The chaotic truth beats fireworks and flames the air. Flash and burn like acid rain. Truth won't bend, it won't break. Voices rise, it can't be changed. Like sunlight, it's a flame. Solid souls get ignored. Chaotic shot, chaotic truth. Storm in the calm, the world will move. Chaotic shot, chaotic truth. Revolution becomes a groove. In the shadows he stands tall, echoes loud through every hall. Darkness falls, but his light calls. Can't shut down, can't fall. Chaotic shot, chaotic truth. Storm in the calm, the world will move. Chaotic shot, chaotic truth. Revolution becomes a groove. In the shadows he stands tall, echoes loud through every hall. Darkness falls, but his light calls. Can't shut down, can't fall. Chaotic shot, chaotic truth. Storm in the calm, the world will move. Chaotic shot, chaotic truth. Revolution becomes a groove. In the heart of the unrest, truth will rise, it won't detest. Voices blend in rhythmic quest. Lies will fade, truth will manifest.
Which is what I said to him. CT. and listen, just because you find money,
must be the money. Must be the money. It's got to be, 'cause I got first one to be my friend. Must be the money. People I never knew, people I never thought I'd connect with. Oh no, I don't know what it is. Talk to me, check it out. Must be the money. Must be the money that's got them on my side. Must be the money. Must be the money. I'm never going wrong. Must be the money. Must be the money that keeps me looking fly. Must be the money. Must be the money that's got me cruising in style. Must be the money. Must be the money that's got me rolling so smooth. Must be the money. Must be, 'cause I got folks wanting to be my friend. Must be the money. People I never knew, people I never thought I'd connect with. Oh no, I don't know what it is. Talk to me, check it out. Must be the money. I've got so much blame. Must be the money. Must be the money. 26 with all this wealth. Must be the money. Must be the money that funds my lifestyle. Must be the money. Must be the money. The party's at my place.
Guys, get the likes up. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Get the likes up. Guys, get the likes up, share the video, man. Positivity is definitely coming your way. I wanted to sing We Shall Overcome. It is Juneteenth. I don't know. Is my mic working? Guys, get the likes up, man. Salute everybody in the chat. Gippy, what's up, buddy? Says, thank goodness it's Friday. Prince of the Tethered.
Must be the money. Must be the money. It's got to be. Cause I got first wanting to be my friend. Must be the money. People I never knew. People I never thought I'd connect with. Oh no, I don't know what it is. Talk to me. Check it out.
Thank you so much, guys. Get the likes up. Gippy with the $5 super chat. He says, thank goodness it's Friday. Gippy in the building with the $5 super chat. Gippy, salute to you, man. Positivity is definitely coming your way. It is Friday. It is Juneteenth. It is a beautiful day outside. I am sending out positivity to you all, guys. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Go over to Just the Guys podcast and subscribe. Go over to Pops and Politics and subscribe, guys. It is a beautiful, beautiful day outside, and I really, really would like to just end the live stream and enjoy the day. But I know a lot of you are relying on me for whatever reason it is, just background noise or conversation. A lot of people might just be sad and need, to laugh at a joke or two. But I'll stay. And continue the show. Give me 1 second, guys. I never made a service request to these people, but okay. I'm in the building. Big Daddy Pod, what's up, buddy? Salute to you, man. Positivity is coming your way.
Must be the money that's got them on my side. Must be the money.
Are your intro and outro songs AI? Yes, they are. Salute to you, buddy. Speak Radio with the $5 super chat. Positivity is definitely coming.
Must be the money. I've got so.
Says Speak Radio for the $5 super chat. Very predictable with this show topic, CT. And adding Floyd is mad disrespectful. I don't think so, buddy. I think George Floyd. I believe he was an incredible American. Believe he was an incredible American. And 6 years ago proved that. I mean, people from all across the nation protested. They marched because of his injustice. So I disagree with that. I don't think it's mad. I think it's honorable that I put his thumbnail or him on the thumbnail this morning, man. Salute to you, buddy. Positivity is coming your way, man. Guys, get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Positivity is coming your way, man. Who else do we have in the building? Crazy Chick Sheena, salute to you. Lex, salute to you. Let me see. Roy, salute to you, buddy. Chatter King, peace be with you and your spirit. Salute to you. A little bit of witchcraft. Marcel, what's up? Salute to you. Sire is in the building. He says, good morning. CT, what's up, brother? What's up with you, buddy? Blue Jay, salute to you. Positivity is definitely coming your way. Bay Love is in the building. Who else is in the building? Who is Tay Keith? Who is that? Who is Tay Keith? I have no idea about a Tay Keith, man. Who is that? Tatum says, this is a Texas thing. We never celebrated Juneteenth. Being told you are free 2.5 years after others were free is not a flex, respectfully. Speak Radio, salute to you, man. Deez is in the building. Juneteenth exists because of a white general. He went to Galveston to enforce the Emancipation Proclamation since the Dems refused to obey the law. Dolomite, salute to you, buddy. Kung Fu CJ, what's up, buddy? Guys, get the likes up, guys. Share the video. It is Juneteenth, and we are going to celebrate today. We're going to celebrate the Emancipation Proclamation, but we're also going to celebrate the individuals who were released from their bondage 2 years after. I guess they had no idea. I don't know. I have no idea. I know this is a Texas thing, but if you are a descendant of a slave, if you are a descendant of someone who was in bondage, please call in, man, because we are going to celebrate this day with you, and we're also going to celebrate the life of George Floyd. George Floyd was an incredible human being. He was an inspiration to us all. And even his own daughter, his 6-year-old daughter, said, "Daddy changed the world. Daddy changed the world." And to a degree, he may have changed the world. So I would love for individuals to call in today and talk about how much George Floyd changed the world, and to talk about being released from bondage hundreds of years ago. This is the day to celebrate. This is the day to celebrate achievement. The achieving freedom. Achieving freedom. Achieving. What's up, Cliff? Oh yeah, I got the email, Cliff. Salute to you, buddy. Lena, what's up, sweetheart? Positivity is coming your way. Neighborhood superstar, salute to you, man. Mr. Wise Guy says, "Stop it, CT." I don't know what you want me to stop, but salute to you, buddy. Guys, get the likes up. We're gonna have a chill day today, man. Positivity is definitely coming your way, man, at the speed of light. Guys, go over to Just the Guys podcast. Go over to Pops and Politics and subscribe. Bay Love, salute to you. So yeah, today we're going to talk about Target and Jay-Z. We're going to talk about George Floyd. We're going to talk about Juneteenth. Hopefully, if you are at a Juneteenth event, you will call in and show us the incredible venue that you are at, that you are attending. And let's celebrate today, man. Kung Fu CJ, salute to you, man. Bobby Perkins, what's up, buddy? Positivity is definitely coming your way, guys. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Mr. Wise Guy says George Floyd is not an exemplary human being. What are you talking about? George Floyd is an incredible human being to look up to. He's an exemplary example of excellence in America. There are no statues of you, Mr. Wise Guy. There are no chapters in books because of you. So, I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Your daughter was not on the shoulders of very famous men saying, "Daddy changed the world." No offense to you. So nobody ever said Mr. Wise Guy 77 changed the world. They said Daddy changed the world. They said Daddy changed the world. That's what Gianna Floyd was saying. She didn't say that about you. And so I totally disagree with your comment. I really do, man. I look at your comment and I see a very disgruntled individual, Mr. Wise Guy. Positivity is definitely coming your way. Seven Steel is in the building. Salute to you, Seven Steel. Positivity is definitely coming your way. The Chatter King, salute to you, buddy. Positivity is definitely coming your way, man. Big Daddy Pod says, CT, the Emancipation Proclamation didn't free the slaves. It didn't end slavery. That's a misunderstanding of history, just like the lie of 400 years of slavery in the USA. Yeah, America is not even 400 years old, so you are correct. I agree with that. Dave says, oh, yeah, CT is trolling. This show is going to be I'm not trolling anything. I am not trolling. There are individuals, Dave, who should be honored. There are individuals like an Afro Nerd, for example. He does an incredible job at being a correspondent, if you will, that talks about the injustices that occurred during slavery, particularly torture tactics. And so I'm not trolling. These are the things that he is saying that I'm saying today. I would like to discuss today. So, I kind of take offense to your comment. Titan with the $10 super chat.
Must be the Monday that's got them on my side. Must be the Monday.
Titan with the $10 super chat. CT, George Floyd death and BLM were used by the Dems to get Biden elected. BLM and Antifa are controlled by the Democrats. Salute to you. Thank you so much for the super chat, but I have no idea what you are talking about. I don't know if that can be proven. Biden had already been a senior, he was a senior senator for decades, man. He ran for president in 89, I believe, 88, 89. So he had already been on the ticket. I mean, I don't think George Floyd had anything to do with him being elected. I mean, that might be your opinion, but you can't prove that. You can't prove that, But today we're not here to talk about politics on that level. We are here to just, we're here to talk about Juneteenth. And I just want callers to call in to talk about the greatness of this holiday, and I would love to really have an open discussion about this incredible holiday, that, if I'm not mistaken, Biden signed into law about 5 years ago, due to, in fact, the George Floyd situation, man. So let's talk about that today, man. Let's talk about that. Guys, get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Positivity is definitely coming your way, man. 979 is in the building, guys. Get the likes up. Mr. Wise Guy, once again, salute to you, man. Bobby Perkins says CT George Floyd ain't changed shit. We ain't even get a free bucket of chicken. Well, I mean, again, we're talking about George Floyd. The title doesn't have Bobby Perkins in the title. This isn't the Bobby Perkins episode. This is the George Floyd episode and Juneteenth episode. They must have changed something. I mean, we're not watching you. We're watching them. Alexander, salute to you, man. Positivity is definitely coming your way, man. Guys, get the likes up. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video, man. Positivity is coming your way. But yeah, man, George Floyd, man. I'm gonna wait for callers to call in because I want, again, I want people to really celebrate today, man. I really want people to go to their nearest Juneteenth picnic, lunch. There's so many events taking place at many different museums. I would love for some people to call in today and show your love, show your appreciation for Juneteenth, man. There's pride. There's pride in overcoming slavery, hundreds of years of bondage, hundreds of years of not being paid and doing what you were told to do, not being free. So to all of you individuals who are descendants of slaves, please call in. Please call in and tell us about the journey of your family. Tell us about the incredible journey of your family and and how your families overcame being in bondage under particularly European peoples, maybe. So please call in, guys. Get the likes up. Gippy says, "We shall overcome." Yes. Also, guys, if anybody would love for me to sing "We Shall Overcome" a cappella, it's $25 to the Cash App or $25 to the PayPal. Guys, get the likes up. Salute to you all, man. Guys, go over to Just the Guys podcast and subscribe. Red Tsunami is in the building. Positivity is definitely coming your way, man. Who else is in the building? The Surge is in the building. Seven Still says, get the likes up. Please, guys, get the likes up, man. Sire, salute to you, man. Says, my family is from Charleston, South Carolina, one of the biggest slave port cities in the South, man. Yeah, man. Sire, are you a proud descendant of slaves? Has being a proud descendant of slaves taught you perseverance? Has being a proud descendant of slaves made you a better man? Please, Sire, if you can, please call in, man. And I believe we would love to hear some of your slave narratives, man. It's not, that's what I really would love for today. Who else do we have in the building, guys? Get the likes up, guys. Share the video, man. Positivity is definitely coming your way. It is a beautiful Friday once again, guys. Moonlight, salute to you, Moonlight. Moonlight says, I heard the KKK celebrating Thursday, giving y'all this holiday. I have no idea what you are talking about, Moonlight, but you are free to call in. Moonlight, are you a descendant of a slave? Are you a descendant of individuals who were oppressed, were taken into bondage? And if so, would you call in to give your Juneteenth story? I know everybody's ancestors are not descendants of the Juneteenth slaves, but a lot of you guys are descendants of slaves. So to all of us who are not descendants of slaves, like myself and other people, we would love to hear your slave stories, guys. Let me see. John Dunny says, please don't sing, TCT. I just ate.
Must be the money, the money that's got me rolling so smooth. Must be the money, must be, cause I got folks wanting to be my friend. Must be the money, people I never knew, people I never thought I'd connect with. Oh no, I don't know what it is. Talk to me, check it out.
Also, guys, and John Dunny, salute to you, man. I really appreciate that super chat. Moonlight says, you going to the KKK parade? Chaotic. Why would I go to the KKK parade? Why would I do something? Why would I go to something like that? I have no idea what you're talking about. George Floyd, Juneteenth celebration, man. Guys, get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Moonlight says, I have a slave story about my job yesterday. Well, please feel free to call in. Big Daddy Paz says, CT, Charleston is where the Barbadian slave system was imported. It was barbaric. They worked slaves until they dropped dead in the fields because replacing was cheaper than keeping them alive. Get the likes up, man, guys. Share the video. This is all. I mean, guys, this today is more of a call-in show. Yakub, what's up, buddy? Yakub, I know you are not an American, but today is a very, very important holiday. It is Juneteenth, and it is a holiday to celebrate the slaves that were in parts of Texas that had not been emancipated, and they were still in bondage 2 years after emancipation. So I don't know if you are familiar with this holiday, but please call in, and please call in, and for whatever the amount of information please call in and give your commentary on individuals who overcame slavery in America. Guys, get the likes up, guys. Share the video, man. Positivity is definitely coming your way. Hold on for 1 second. Get the likes. I dropped the link. The link is already dropped. Hey, Roz Girl says happy Juneteenth. A true Texan here. Get the likes up. Roz Girl, salute you. I know, Roz Girl, you are a Caribbean, but you do celebrate Juneteenth. And if so, can you get on camera and show your Juneteenth exploits for today? Where are you going? Who are you going with? What will you be doing today in honor of Juneteenth? In honor of Juneteenth. Get the likes up, guys. Share the video, man. Here, let me pin the link. The link will be pinned. Who else is in the building, man? Red Tsunami once again says, Yakub, you are a real ninja. Here you go. Yakub, what's up, buddy? Today is Juneteenth. It is the emancipation of the last, or the celebration of the last slaves. What say you, sir, about Juneteenth and George Floyd?
I'm aware. First of all, happy Pride Month and happy Juneteenth.
Yep.
Two very important celebrations, right?
Yep.
So basically what you're telling me is that these slaves that were just late to the party, they found out too late.
Yeah,
people just kept them on their farm or something.
Yeah, unfortunately, communication maybe. Texas is so goddamn far from the rest of the union. I don't know how they got it late, but these individuals had to work 2 years more. They were slaves 2 years longer than the slaves who were emancipated on the East Coast or the southern part. Yeah.
But I'm sure the slave owners, they were aware that slavery has ended, and they're committing, basically they were committing a crime, right? by
I have
keeping
no
them.
idea. I mean, I'm pretty sure Morse code existed in those days. They didn't have telephones, so I have no idea, man. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe they were committing a crime, but what
Yeah.
say you about the descendants of slaves in this great day? This, what can the descendants of slaves learn and appreciate from Juneteenth?
I think if the slaves from back in the day would see their descendants today, they would be ashamed and they would
So why
turn in
would
their
no,
graves.
well, I thought we were having a positive day, but why would they be ashamed? What are you talking about? Ashamed of what?
Well, they're making a mockery of what slaves had to go through back in the day by
What do you mean?
claiming, they're still claiming they're some kind of victims and they're
Yeah,
experiencing racism when the opposite is obviously the case, right?
yeah, yeah,
I think the descendants of slaves nowadays, they're privileged in the US
yeah.
and they're worshipped every day. I mean, just the fact that they commit so many crimes and they're still around, that within speaks for the generosity of white people and how much they love these people actually. It's
Well,
like you
let me
have a
ask.
really unruly
Hold on.
kid, it's still your kid, you wouldn't get rid of it.
Let me ask you a question. Are you a descendant of slaves?
Oh, probably could be, yeah.
Okay, okay. Now, would you would you um would you do us all a favor and sing the song "We Shall Overcome" in honor of Juneteenth?
Well, I'm not aware of. I mean, I heard the song, but I can't
Do
sing
you
it.
know any of the lyrics? I mean, we're trying to have a positive day today. I get what you're saying, but do you know any of the lyrics?
Yeah, I just know the "We Shall Overcome" part, right?
Okay.
Like
Okay.
people
Well, maybe I should sing
singing
it.
that.
Oh, you said you would
Yeah,
sing
you
it?
should.
Oh, you said I
I would
should?
join you.
Okay.
I mean, what I
Oh,
will do tonight is I will learn the lyrics and I will master it perfectly,
okay.
and I will sing it like a big fat black woman next time I come on.
All right. Let me ask you this. George Floyd, his daughter said Daddy changed the world. Uh,
Yeah.
George Floyd is largely one of the reasons why Juneteenth is celebrated at a national level now.
Yes. It was pretty much unknown before 2020.
Yeah, did he indeed change the world? Did he change the world?
I think he did. Yeah, actually, he did. And I
He
think
did?
it's a travesty what was done to him, because these people, I mean, you see me here, I'm making fun basically of this poor guy with my avatar and my name and all that. But actually, I think what they did to him is tragic, They've used what happened to him as a means of power.
Oh, really?
They basically dragged his dead body through the streets, to get power politically. I think it's
Yeah.
really sad. I feel sorry for the guy. I'm on a quest to clear his name. No, actually not, but you know what I mean.
Are you going to? Is Juneteenth celebrated in Switzerland?
No, not at all. I think 99% of people aren't even aware of it. But what is interesting is the George Floyd protests even swapped over to Switzerland, believe it or not.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it was all over Europe. It was in Germany, France, Spain, Sweden, all those woke countries.
Mm.
Even though there were lockdowns at the times, right? But those
Yeah.
protests were allowed for some reason, which was weird. You couldn't go out, you had to wear masks and you had to keep your distance, but it was okay to join a BLM protest. In Switzerland, there's just like maybe 2% black people, if that. So
Let me read.
Must be the Monday that's got them on my side. Must be the Monday. I'm never going wrong. Must be the
Cash Flow Hustles with the $10 super chat. Don't forget about the Negro National Anthem too, CT. Yes, the Negro National Anthem. Yes, I'm very, very well aware of the Negro National Anthem. Another great song that honors the the historical state of oppression that blacks were in. So absolutely. Thank you so much, Cashflow Hustles. Go ahead, Yakub. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead.
So you think to have a separate national anthem is a good thing?
Yeah, I really believe it's a good thing.
Yeah.
I believe that the people who honor this song, they believe that they were oppressed. They believe that they,
Oh.
or overcame. They believe that they have a separate history from the American history. So, in my opinion, I say let them have this song. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I
Go
mean,
ahead.
I think you should always your cultural life and your heritage and all that, but at
Yeah,
some point you have to let go,
yeah.
right? People
Oh,
tell me like we've been oppressed for 400 years. It's hard for me to believe. I
yeah,
mean, what are you even doing?
yeah.
You're being oppressed for 400 years. Maybe you want to take action at some point, right?
I guess. I mean, my ancestors weren't.
No,
I don't come from slaves. So I mean, I
no, you're
believe.
the opposite side.
Yeah.
You were slave owners. Yeah.
There is evidence that my ancestors were enslavers, which I'm very, very much am ashamed of. Absolutely, very ashamed. Would
Why?
you be ashamed of? Well, because you're dealing with exploitation. You're dealing with
Yeah.
the idea that
Says
you
who?
are. Well, I
How
mean,
do we know that?
that's just the way I look at it. Looking at all of the photos of slaves in the fields picking cotton. They even have images of slaves with like things around their necks. It's horrifying as a descendant of an exploiter like myself.
Yeah.
So I don't know,
What
man.
was the alternative?
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
the alternative was probably starving to death.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
Maybe so.
I think people nowadays have maybe a warped image of what slavery actually was. I mean, I'm talking about transatlantic slave trade with white people.
Yeah.
I think that kind of slavery was probably the best kind of slavery, where people were treated most humane.
Yeah, they were treated. Yeah.
I mean, compared to the Arab slave trade or the
Yeah.
Ottoman slave trade, or
Yeah.
even the African slave trade.
Yeah.
I believe that people back in the day in West Africa, they were fighting to get on the boat.
Yeah.
I can see that happening actually.
Yeah. Moonlight. Today is Juneteenth, sweetheart. Are you celebrating
Is it? I'm sorry. It's June when?
Today is Juneteenth.
Hang
Are
on.
you-
Give me 1 second. Let me get you off of. Hold on.
Okay, I got you.
Can you hear me well?
Loud and clear.
Can you hear me well?
Loud and clear.
Yes.
Hi everyone. How are
How you
you?
doing?
Hello to
Pretty good.
everyone.
Yes.
Hello.
Now, are you celebrating Juneteenth today?
I finally made it.
Yeah. Are you celebrating Juneteenth today?
Based on my comments, why would you think I'm celebrating a day created by the KKK?
I was unaware that Juneteenth was created by the KKK. I thought it was created by individuals who.
Oh, you're breaking.
Okay, you said I'm breaking up. You might have to restart. Your computer. Let me see. Neighborhood superstar CT go F up a white man for one time. CT unleash your menace to society. Guys, get the likes up, guys. Share the video. Positivity is coming
I'm back.
your way. Oh, go ahead. All right, go
Can
ahead.
you hear me well?
Loud and
Speaking
clear. Go
of
ahead.
Yes.
Juneteenth, what do you
Yeah.
think about the Ahmaud Arbery case? Speaking of Juneteenth.
Ahmaud Arbery, that was the individual who was looking at property, and he was attacked by obviously a father and a son. Yes.
Not attacked, but he was murdered. But yes. For jogging.
What do I think about it? I never thought anything about it. What do you think about it?
You never thought anything about it?
No. What do you think about it?
Nothing at all? Nothing at all?
No, nothing. I didn't think anything about
Well, let
it.
me ask you this. Maybe you think about this. What about the Carmelo Anthony case? I mean, it's Juneteenth. What do you think about that?
Well,
About it.
I was very biased at first you know, I wanted
Mhm.
to. I took his side because I felt like there was a lynch mob, but whatever was seen on video that we didn't see, the
Mhm.
jury saw something that we didn't see, and they convicted him. So I respect
Mhm.
the jury's decision. I respect the jury's
Oh,
decision.
I think it's
you so
really
you're
nice of you
respecting
that you apologized to
Yeah,
the Metcalf family for tap
but what I
dancing
want to
on
talk
their
about
child's
Moonlight
grave.
is, well, what I want to talk about Moonlight is George Floyd, Juneteenth, and I really want to talk about Target with Jay-Z. Uh,
another well, let's celebrate. He is the utmost person to celebrate on Juneteenth. Yes, Jay-Z. He is the poster child for Juneteenth. Let's do a trilogy about Jay-Z. The pervert, the
easy, easy,
sexual,
ma'am,
the
ma'am, ma'am,
sexual
ma'am, ma'am,
deviant,
ma'am, ma'am. I don't
the
know,
uh
ma'am, ma'am,
the
ma'am,
political sellout.
ma'am. Let me put you on mute because now you're out of line here. I have no idea about what you're talking about, but
Am I out of
I would like
line?
to talk about easy. I would like to talk about the fact that large numbers of
You're talking
individuals,
right.
large numbers of individuals who are black, they are upset with Jay-Z because supposedly there was supposed to be a boycott of Target, but now Jay-Z is encouraging people to go to Target. I
Yes, I want to
Yeah,
expand on
right.
that.
Talk
Yeah.
about that. Go ahead. Mhm.
He's a sellout. He was involved with the demise of Biggie Small, another artist, another
Ma'am,
hip hop
Target.
artist in
Okay,
Brooklyn.
ma'am, we're talking
It's a
about
Um,
tragedy.
Target.
I okay.
Ma'am,
Let's talk. I'm getting up to Target. I'm getting up to my opinion about Target. It's getting there. Just give me one
okay, go
second. Let me
ahead
just
because I
get
have no
there.
idea what Biggie
Because
Small.
you know what you have. Well,
Just
what
let
it
her
is,
ramble for
it's
5
just gonna
minutes.
lay. It's just gonna lay. I'm sorry.
He
Can I
said
can I
let you just
respond?
talk.
Go on, lady.
Go ahead.
Right.
Go ahead.
We're talking about Jay-Z and selling out the position of black folks and going to Target. He's been a sellout, in my opinion, since we knew him back when he was hanging out with P. Diddy and
Yeah.
Biggie Small. It is absolutely diabolical that he doesn't know P. Diddy right now. He's known P. Diddy for all these other decades. But it's coming out that him and Beyonce are two evil, demented witches that need to actually be brought to the stake and burnt. In my opinion, virtually, not literally, y'all, just virtually. He should be disrespected. He's a clown. I dislike him and his character to the core. I think he is one of the most deviant, malicious piece of crap that is in a black skin. That's what I think about him. Happy Juneteenth
Strong
Day.
words,
Hopefully you
lady.
guys celebrate him.
Okay, so there are a lot of individuals who are black that believe that Target is recanting. Target initially said that they were going to give out $2 billion into particularly the black community. They did not. I take
Mhm.
the side of Target with recanting. They don't owe you anything. They were not in contract with you. That was what I
Mhm.
was more or less talking about. Go ahead.
With regards to Target, who's owned
Yeah.
by, the old good old white boy club wanting to give us a couple more pieces of bread, although we're
Uh-oh.
spending millions in their stores. What we should do is not only ban Jay-Z, we should also ban Target. Just the same way we're banning all of these Asian shops. How do you like that? I mean, have you been in an Asian shop lately?
No, I don't give them my money. No.
You need to go there and check it out. Us indigenous women, we're doing our own nails, hun. We're doing our own nails. We're twisting
Yeah,
our own hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
that's
Are you
right.
They're
going?
Good
Are
crying.
morning.
you
Good
are
They're
you
crying.
afternoon.
going? Are you
Okay.
going to any? Are you going to any Juneteenth festivals tonight,
I may be two, I guess, streets down when the KKK celebrate and come through.
ma'am? Are you going to any Juneteenth celebrations tonight? I don't know anything about the KKK. I'm just asking you. Are you going to any Juneteenth events tonight?
Well, I
I don't.
don't
I don't
want to go where they're going. I heard KKK is going to celebrate as well. I won't be celebrating with them. No, I won't be going. Uh-uh.
what the KKK are they? The KKK will be at a Juneteenth event. What do you? Where?
Yes,
You're breaking up.
they
You're
were
breaking
burning a
up.
cross.
Where would the where
Uh-huh.
would the KKK be
So,
at a Juneteenth event?
I
I
can
would
send you
think
a
that they
link
would want to
later.
celebrate. They would want to celebrate the last slave that they held, as long as they could. Why wouldn't they want to celebrate that? Shit. We celebrating Juneteenth. They should
Ma'am,
celebrate.
ma'am, you as a proud indigenous woman, do you have
Yes.
slave, do you have a slave background?
I have a racial subjugation
Okay.
background.
And what has your family or you benefited, learned? What have you gained from overcoming being racially subjugated?
That not all skin folk is kinfolk.
What
Damn.
does that what does that mean? What does that mean?
Well, that means literally, if I can break it down in maybe a few sentences, not all skin folk is kinfolk, is that you got to separate the coons,
We gotta
from the
watch. We
soldiers.
gotta watch the
You know what I mean?
CON YouTube.
Oh, the
YouTube doesn't like that word.
COON, you can't use that.
No, you can't use it.
So what can you use in its place? Like, I don't know any other.
Uh,
What can
uh,
you?
I don't know. House Negro. I don't know.
Can I say
All right,
jigaboo?
House
You say
Negro.
you might get away with jigaboo here or there.
Okay,
But
Nice.
Uncle
Moonlight.
Sam's generation. Let's just say
So
Uncle Sam's
so,
children.
so Moonlight, your family they were racially subjugated. Uh, give me three things your family has learned, gained, something from being racially subjugated in America. Go ahead.
Well, I gave you one, which means that we've definitely identified where not all skin folk is kinfolk, because that is very
Yes.
critical. That is absolutely critical to your survival here in these Americas. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because, some of these kinfolk, man, they'll sell you out, boy, for a loaf of bread. You know what I'm saying? They'll sell you out for a vial. They'll sell you out for some red bottoms. So that is the first lesson.
Okay. What's the second lesson?
I don't know if I want to share all of those because I really don't have no friends. I really don't like people per se, and I'm not sharing too many fucking lessons. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the other two that I could share is just really how you sustain yourself for the next pandemic that's coming. But I don't know. I'll see when I come back whether I want to let you motherfuckers get, that kind of knowledge. Just stick to the one I shared. Not all skin folk is kinfolk. That'll save you a lot. That's a
So
gem.
are
That's a
you
fucking
saying
gem.
so your family was racially subjugated because all skin folk aren't kinfolk?
They were racially subjugated because their skin was, kissed by the sun.
And what does that mean? What does that mean? Kissed by the sun.
That means that the sun, protected their skin to the point where it was a different color. And that's why they were subjugated and, disenfranchised for the most part. Blame the sun, I would say. Why blame us? You know what I'm saying? Blame the
So
sun.
and
If
how
the
did the
sun don't
sun?
like you, it's not my fault. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Put on some, sun, whatever you need to do, man. It ain't my fault. The sun don't like you. It ain't my fault. This is Juneteenth. Celebrate that the sun likes you and you haven't disappeared just yet. You know what I mean?
Now,
Juneteenth.
yeah,
Yes. Yes,
yeah.
yes, yes. That's what we talk about, y'all. And Jay-Z is the poster child for Juneteenth.
And what plantation was your family on in the 1800s?
It all depends on your last name, kind of, sort. It's hard to tell, man. I mean, when you are racially subjugated and imprisoned, I mean, you want me to get you paperwork? You want me to
No,
dig
I'm
up
asking
paperwork
you.
from
I mean,
where?
I'm very, I don't come from slaves, so I'm asking you. I'm curious to know
Well, I
where
may
does your
have to
family.
ask one of my white colleagues. They may have the paperwork. They were able to read before me. You know what I'm
But your
saying?
so you don't know.
Maybe
So
they filed it in one of these libraries.
your family never told the history or anything.
That's why I'm up here sharing with you, sir, the history a little bit. I'm being very
Well, let me ask
cryptic,
you
but
this:
I am sharing
where
with
was
you a little
where
history.
was your
So what
family?
would you think?
Where was your family enslaved? What
Oh,
state?
come. What is that question? Chaotic.
Your family, where
What
were
is that
they
question, sir?
enslaved? Your family, what
I
state were
don't
they
hear you.
enslaved in or racially subjugated in?
Aw, that would have been a great question. Damn. Um, Let me see if I can reload and see if that'll help me. Give me 1 second.
Lena, you come from a
I have family enslaved that was enslaved
okay.
in this
And
country
so,
and others. Hey,
and
hi,
yeah,
CT.
and what's up? And where were they enslaved?
One part of my family was enslaved in Missouri and the other in Kentucky. If I say the last name, I can't say one last name because actually I'm actually related to somebody slightly famous. Like I'm distant cousin. I'm like seventh cousin, but they were enslaved in Kentucky and their
Mm,
name is so I know the white slave owners, they know each other in the town. They got the same last name. So um we do know them. There's no racial tension or anything in that town. And
you-
also in
yeah.
Missouri, people a lot of people don't know Missouri because it's northern state. Missouri compromise that they were slaves. People don't even know that there was Jim Crow laws here in Illinois, believe it or not. In the southern part of Illinois, my grandmother went to U of I and she got accepted, but the thing was she couldn't stay on the campus because she's black. So
And
that's how she
and
joined
will you and
AKA.
are you celebrating Juneteenth today by participating in any activities or
Yes, I'm going to a Hazel Crest Juneteenth celebration.
and what time?
I'll probably fly through by 4 o'clock.
If possible, would you be able to film maybe like 10, 15 minutes of it?
I might be able to. I should. I'll try.
And what does Juneteenth mean to you, Lena? I mean, what does it mean to you? What does it mean? You know,
Look how far we've came. I'm a descendant of someone who was a slave. My
How
great
far
only
did we
reason why I
come?
know, I was raised by my grandmother. My grandmother's grandmother was a slave. Her mom was a descendant of a slave. She couldn't read. She dropped out of out of school at fourth grade. My grandmother, mom didn't even have a eighth grade education,
mm,
and she raised a daughter to become a computer programmer. She also has a degree in journalism, and she graduated with a master's. And she came a long way. She pushed hard work. She raised her children and pushed them to get degrees. And now we're on this generation. I need to do better. I promised my grandma on her deathbed that I was going to finish school. I'm going to go back and finish. But a lot of us have degrees. We're not living in poverty. We are in prison. So we came a long way.
okay, real quick. Savage sent me
I'm very
over a
happy for
cash.
you, Lena. It's awesome.
That is very
We
awesome.
came a
Savage
Thank
long
sent
you.
way.
easy guys, easy. Savage sent me a video to play. Give me 1 second. He cash app
We
me.
have
Sent me
70% in jail. 70% of us in
you
jail. How long way do we
easy.
come?
Easy. Savage sent me a video to play. Hang tight, guys.
Micah, hi, good evening. That man had just stopped here at the store with his son and daughter when this terrifying situation unfolded, and he told us he had no choice but to intervene.
Are you okay?
The violence erupted out of nowhere. A woman randomly attacked and choked in the clothing section
It looks like the woman's attacking the
of a
man, but
CD Valley Target Wednesday night.
We started hearing screaming from across the store.
Unsure what was happening, several Good Samaritans and store workers rushed over to help.
The lady that was being choked, she looked like she was basically unconscious.
He was choking her.
Oh my gosh.
She was almost dead. I don't know who's that guy. Okay?
Andy Garby didn't hesitate as the man attacked anyone who tried to intervene.
Get the f out of the store.
My dad, he did not doubt himself at all. He went right into the fight and started attacking the guy. And he
Lena, before we
So
get to
on
everybody,
Juneteenth, this is what y'all looking at.
well,
Juneteenth.
this is what,
This
well,
right here.
it looks like
Yes.
they were attacking. It looks like they were attacking him, but real quick,
Juneteenth. This is what you picked.
Moonlight,
This
if I
video?
may, if I may, Moonlight, Lena, in the interest of Juneteenth, would you mind easy Moonlight? Would you mind singing "We Shall Overcome"?
No, I want a white person. I want a
Even though I'm
non-black
Easy.
black,
person to
I
sing
do
it.
Moonlight,
not have the
CR,
rhythm
easy.
for the. I do not have the rhythm for that. Even though I'm black, I don't think the chat would like to hear me sing that. but I do like it. If I could sing, I would though.
Okay. So
I can, TT.
you are gonna go to an event today, and you are going to. I'm sorry. And where's the event located? The venue.
It's in our community center and rec center. It's in Hazel Crest. It is dang. But I know it's between 3 and 5, so I'm trying to slide through by 4.
Okay.
But I'm
Don't
just
dox
kind of in
yourself,
like,
Lena, please.
oh yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. Thank you, Yaku. I'm trying to go be in costume, kind of like, I got my hair tied up because I took it down. I was like, I might as well since my hair is
She
messed
should
up.
be proud. It's Juneteenth. Why should she be concerned about facing the camera? I did. Why should she
Oh,
be
girl, you look
concerned about
good
facing the
though.
camera and being proud on her day?
Yes, you look good though. You're thin and cute, and you're aging well.
Bobby Perkins says, "Moonlight, what's your favorite episode of 227?" And Barnabas says, "Reparations for you, CT." Thank you so much. Lena, George Floyd is arguably instrumental in the reason why Juneteenth is a national holiday. His little daughter said, "Daddy changed the world." How did he change the world, Lena, from your perspective? What did he do?
I think he was used as a symbol in order to unite people to fight for police brutality. That's how he changed the world. That he was used as a symbol for that. George Floyd, might have had, he's like an unlikely hero. Like, he might have committed a crime and he might have, was an addict. But, it's a lot of people who are falling for grace and through death or whatever, they become martyrs or sacrifice, and they mean much more than their life. So that him dying his symbol or whatever, we use that as a rally cry, and it united us in order to fight for, laws for police brutality. So that's how I see it.
CT, can I ask you a question? CT, can I ask you a question?
Who is this? Ben
Yo,
Ramos?
happy Juneteenth.
Happy
Yeah,
Juneteenth, man.
happy Juneteenth, Ben.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
These
Why do you
fucking
hold that
coons,
pen?
I cannot.
Why do you hold that pen in your hand? I never see you write shit down.
I hold the pen in my hand because
I know why you're holding it in your hand, because it
Why
keeps
is
you from
that?
doing something when you take breaks with that hand, and you're trying to break that hand from that repetitive.
Ben,
behavior.
we're talking about
I know what you're talking about. I've been listening.
Juneteenth today, not
What about it?
masturbation.
What about it? What about it?
It's Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth.
What
Ben,
about
you
it?
are a descendant of a slave. What have you learned? What have you gained? How has this lineage of slavery helped you in your life, sir? Go ahead.
No, see, you see,
I'm sorry. First of all, you're saying a descendant of
Moonlight, your mic,
incorrect.
Moonlight, your mic is
who is
breaking
that?
up. sweetheart.
Somebody's interrupting. Who is that?
Go ahead, Ben. Go ahead.
Let Ben speak, please.
So is my mic coming through clear?
Everybody's interrupting. Everyone.
Okay, so let me say this.
Go ahead.
When
buddy.
you say gain, I'm not gonna. I would X that word from gain.
Okay.
Because again, as I believe that as long as the system of racism, white supremacy, continues to exist between the people of the Americas, particularly the planet Earth, in areas of activity of economics, education, entertainment, politics, war, religion, labor, law, there's nothing to be celebrated in any area. Because if you're celebrating or using events historically based on historiography as events to celebrate, then you're missing the fight. You're missing the struggle. You're missing, and you totally missed it. The trains left the station. I don't celebrate any holiday.
Okay.
I don't celebrate any holiday.
Okay.
CT, if I could,
you don't celebrate any
Not
holiday.
even White History Month.
I don't celebrate any holiday.
If I may, guys, you don't celebrate any holiday, but
no,
as
sir.
are you a descendant of slaves? Yes.
Yes, I can. I've had that documentation, and
You're a descendant of a slave. What does that mean? What
Well,
does it
you
mean
got
to
to
be a
put that.
descendant of
It
a
means that one of
slave?
your ancestors was a slave, which it was,
You have
which
to
is
put
true.
that in
Really?
perspective.
Ain't nobody was a slave. You were subjugated based on racial
Descendant
animosity.
doesn't mean that you
That's
are
what
a
you should
slave.
learn. That's what you should
Descendant doesn't
Okay.
learn.
mean that you are a slave.
Wait,
That's what
Well,
you
well,
should
well.
learn.
Well,
Reclassify yourself.
let's
Reclassify
look
your
at it like
mental
this.
Or just
Yeah,
capacity.
you're
accept
a king.
reality. Just accept
Reclassify
reality.
your
Moon, moon,
mental capacity.
moon.
Maybe
I
you
don't
can
You're a
move
king.
disagree.
forward
Moon.
on a little
I
bit.
don't dis.
Move
Moon.
forward. I'm not a descendant of a slave.
I don't
That's not
disagree
where
with what
our
you
if
friggin'
I may,
parents and our
if I
parents'
may,
parents
if I
came
may.
from.
understand that. I
Did your
understand that.
Cash
parents
Flow Hustle
come
says,
from
"Welcome
being
back, Ben. Long
imprisoned?
time no see."
Is
You
this
are a
is
descendant
this
of being imprisoned?
is this
That's
a
what the fuck y'all are
discussion?
telling me up here?
Is
You're a
this
See,
a
descendant of being a
discussion?
prisoner?
I'm
and you know what,
Huh?
CT, this is my
The
problem, right?
I'm
cowards?
trying to have
Juneteenth is
a
supposed to be
beautiful
a
June.
celebration of
I'm trying
black
to
You're
have
a
a
love,
friggin'
of
beautiful
black
descendant
beauty, and
from
all we
being
can
a
talk about is
prisoner
police
Moonlight.
to
activity. I
friggin'
hate
Moonlight.
that.
coward ass
Moon,
white people. That's
moon,
what you're a descendant
All we
of.
bring up
And
is
you
Moonlight.
white
sitting
people.
up
Like
here
what?
proud to fucking say it. I'm a descendant of a slave. The fuck you mean by that?
Moonlight.
Idiot
Moonlight.
shit.
Moonlight.
Idiot shit.
I know that you don't mute people
This
anymore,
is
God
CT.
damn.
this
You
is
don't come
miserable Babel,
backstage.
man.
You
This
used
is
to do
Idiot
that to
miserable
me
shit.
quite
Babel at this
often.
point.
I'll mute myself. Idiot.
You used to do that quite
That's
often,
what I'm saying.
CT.
This is a celebration of black people. We shouldn't even be
So
talking about white people. We shouldn't even be talking about struggles. Talk about the
n-
good things. Let's
who's
talk about the
speaking now?
love. Let's talk about
Who
the
is
aspects
speak?
of what made
Who
us
is
get over
speaking
our
now?
problems.
Yeah.
Who
Nah,
is
he puts
speaking
up a
now?
fucking white video of some white chick getting beat down. And there's so many videos of these demented, Karen ass white chicks doing all kinds of crazy shit.
Agree.
Would
Agree.
you put that bullshit up here for these fucking
Moonlight.
I
white
didn't put it
people
up
in
Moonlight.
your
there.
chat?
Moonlight.
This
Savage.
is not my
Moonlight.
line.
Sweetheart. Savage paid me to play that video.
When you
I don't.
want to talk to me,
I
CT,
don't.
let me go. No, I'll go
You
on
know,
mute.
I don't know what the video was about. To me, it looked like they were attacking the guy with the dreads. It's out of context. But let's get back to celebrating Juneteenth. George
Yes,
Floyd.
please.
Let's talk about the greatness of George Floyd. His own daughter said, "Daddy changed the world." So let's talk about George Floyd. Let's talk about a lot of you guys who are descendants of slaves
Come
and
on,
how that
CT.
has.
Stop being
Well,
disingenuous.
CT,
Stop
Before
being
you
CT,
guys
you're being
start, can I say
disingenuous.
this,
I'm
chaotic?
having a
Can I
CT,
thank you?
I know you're
Can I
kind of,
thank you,
I'm not being.
chaotic?
I don't know what you're talking
but
about.
yes, George Floyd is a
Chaotic, can
hero.
I thank
George
you
Floyd is
for
a
allowing
hero.
me?
Without George
Chaotic, I
Floyd, there
want to
wouldn't be
just
no
thank you
advancement
for
in the
allowing
black
me to get
community
on your
as we know it
panel.
today. So yes, George Floyd is a hero at the end of the day.
Chaotic, I want to thank you for allowing me to get on your panel.
Yeah.
I'm not up here to celebrate no friggin' Juneteenth where
Mhm.
black men didn't realize that 20 days, years earlier, they were free. That's some
I know.
asinine shit to celebrate. Get smart.
I
And
agree.
salute to all of our fallen soldiers like a George
Mm-hmm.
Floyd who had a
Mm-hmm.
knee on his neck and
Mm-hmm.
couldn't breathe, along
Yes.
with the other one in California that got beat down by a swarm of white police officers that wanted
Oh,
all of
Rodney.
us to
Whoa,
get
whoa, whoa,
along.
whoa, whoa. You
Agree.
talking about
Praises
Rodney?
to
Agree.
Oh, whoa,
y'all
whoa,
on
whoa,
that.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Fuck
whoa.
all this
You talking about
Juneteenth
Rodney
shit.
King? You talking
Y'all
about
could
Rodney
go to
King?
fuck on with this
Why
bullshit.
we always gotta bring up this depressing stuff? Like God,
Yeah, I
please,
don't know. I
bro.
mean, I'm
Now,
just.
who's
Like
what? Put up
golly,
the
every
panel,
time
CT,
we
because
talk
I don't
about
know who
black
I'm talking
people, for
to.
some reason,
Because
black
people
people
are
always gotta bring
integrate.
up this depressing stuff. Just be
Who is
happy.
speaking?
Why can't
Who
we
is
be
speaking?
happy today?
Who is
That's why I
speaking?
just want to be joyful and jubilant that we are black, beautiful people, and
Yeah,
that we overcome so much
yeah,
BS that the white man's put in front of us. We don't
yeah.
gotta
Who
talk
is
about all this
talking?
negativity.
Who
Like
is
I just
talking?
come on, man. Let's have some fun.
Who's
Play some
talking,
music. Where
CT?
the
Because
music
I
at?
don't know who we're talking to. Who's talking?
Well,
You
It's
got
just
me
an
up on the
idiot, Ben. Don't worry.
you got me brought up forward on the big screen. Where's the
Crack open
panel?
them Hennessy bottles, roll up your backwoods, and let's have some fun. That's what I want. Let's talk about the goodness of our community.
yeah. Let's
Come
talk about
on
the
now.
goodness of your overcoming enslavement.
What do you mean by your overcoming, CT? Where do you fit in that equation? Why are you excluding us using
Well,
exclusatory
listen,
language?
I don't come from slaves, and
Okay.
as an individual who,
Where did your father come from, CT?
let me just finish. Let me just finish. I
Mm-hmm.
don't come from slaves, and there are
Mm-hmm.
so many people who don't come from slaves. And
True.
as an individual who does not come from slaves, I would like to get a better understanding of individuals who were former
You know who
slaves.
can give you the best understanding of that?
Who is that?
Your father. And
And
anybody
how?
that came here to America from Nigeria as your father, and how he was able to maneuver through the society in which
today is not. Today is
hold on.
not. Today is not. Today
No,
is not.
no,
About, well, easy. Let me.
no.
Let me.
This is not about your father. This is nor is this about
Easy.
you.
Easy. Today's title does not have Nigeria or Africa in
No.
the title.
Okay, so what does it have to do with? Aren't you African? Are Nigerians African?
Whether I'm African or Martian, today's episode is not about me or Nigeria. That would be selfish on my part. It's about
this is
you. It's about,
this is an episode.
Juneteenth, former slaves, the descendants of slaves in America. This is your day. This is not about me.
Listen, I don't.
In
Listen,
all fairness,
what did I just say? I don't celebrate holidays. So that conversation should have ended with me. I just told you I don't celebrate none of that shit.
Okay, yeah.
And you still pressing. That's what I just don't get.
I'm not pressing anything.
No, you keep asking me questions about it.
I'm asking you questions about you being a descendant of a slave. We're not even talking about the holidays.
You couldn't. I would love to do that with you, CT.
No, I'm just asking you, how has this benefited you now in 2026? What has your family learned?
You got to understand, chattel slavery was not a benefit to the slave. It was a benefit to those who own the slave. You understand? That's the reason why the Confederacy and the South were reimbursed for said property that was considered to be 3/5 of a human. So we have see. I discuss this in real academic terms. I don't discuss this in frivolous highlights and showpieces, or this is the daily show about this or that. I'm too serious for that, CT. And you've been knowing me long enough to know that. You know that by.
If I may, who owned your family? If I may ask you.
If I give you the last name of the plantation owners, then that would give up too much information about me that I don't want out there. But at the same time, just as you're here,
what state was your family owned in?
It was in Alabama and Mississippi, Jackson and Biloxi, Mississippi. But let me tell you this: the history and historiography of that was handed down through documentation and oral tradition from my great-great-grandparents. So I know it very well, and I'm quite acquainted with that. But to explain that to a person that came over and reaped the benefits of that, it was born through the loins of a man that came here. Matter of fact, when I was coming up there,
excuse me for a second. Savage with the $10 super chat. Shout out to Juneteenth for being the first time blacks were told to leave the plantation and then refused to leave. Carmelo Anthony made them proud with not leaving. I don't know what that means, Savage, but salute to you.
No, I know what that means.
What does it mean? What does it mean, buddy?
Well, he was implying that if at least the slaves were told that you're no longer under bondage, you can leave. You don't work for me. I don't own you. But if Carmelo would have just heeded the word of these white men who believe their young white kids who believe their word was authority, then this all wouldn't have happened. That's what Savage meant by that.
And you know what? I'm tired of the dog whistling. Just say what you want to say, man. Like, look, y'all ain't got to
I don't even know who you are. I don't know who you are.
Especially on Juneteenth. Respectfully, this is a black man show today.
I do not know. That's not a black man. That's not a black man. Only in hue, but that's not a black mind.
Hey Ben, let me ask you this question. Do you think that chattel slavery helped your family? Just your family? You think chattel slavery helped your family?
See, you're using the incorrect context. You went to school, you took those studies, you studied some of the same scholars I studied under. So to say benefit, see, you know what you're doing.
I said helped.
Yes, you did. No. Well, why would you use help? Like if I broke your leg and sent you to the doctor to get a cast, but you're still having problems because that bone was fractured due to it being to the fact that when it healed improperly. So therefore you have chronic arthritis after breaking a leg. So did you benefit just because you can still walk, but you have chronic pain? See, you don't understand it, CT, because you're not anchored here.
But today's episode isn't about me. It's about individuals who are descendants of slaves in America.
Well,
particularly the Juneteenth slaves. So I don't know why you bringing it back to me.
1861, 1863 Emancipation Proclamation and the Juneteenth celebration, the Juneteenth commemoration. I don't
Okay, CT,
celebrate any.
if you are stupid, are you enslaved or free? Now,
I
however,
don't
answer
say that.
is the state of my blood. What'd you say?
I say I don't. Like I told you, I don't celebrate those holidays. I have perspective on why people do that, but I
No, but
don't do.
hold on for a second. Let me answer Bob's question. I think he's CT. If you are stupid, are you enslaved or free? I think you're enslaved. Now, however, answer is the state of many blacks.
Okay, so let me answer this question.
May I ask Ben a question?
Yeah, please go ahead, buddy. Yeah, go
Oh,
ahead.
here, Yaku.
Oh, what's up, Ben? How are you doing? It's good to hear you again. You've been missed. So let me ask you this, Ben. Let's say if the transatlantic slave trade never happened, do you think FBAs would be better off today?
If the Atlantic slave
descendants of
trade never
slaves.
happened, no, I think we would be worse off.
I didn't know. Is your name Ben?
Let me say this, Yakub. You're from where? Croatia, correct?
Serbia. I mean, yeah, Bosnia, basically.
Serbia. Okay, let's look at Serbia and Bosnia. Let's look at the conflict between Bosnians and Serbians during that time. Are you better off?
Mm-hmm.
Are you better off?
If it never happened?
No, if it happened,
no, probably not. To be honest,
it never happened.
I think.
Okay, so you're better off the fact that it did happen, correct?
Yes, I think it's like an immunity thing, like the white blood cells cleaning the body, getting rid of a virus or something. Wars can have positive effect.
Yeah, well, let's
long term. I mean,
we're getting off subject a little bit.
Yeah, but Ben, the FBA question I asked.
I'm not Adolf, and what I believe about what I believe, I can stand on it. And there's no one that's on this panel or new to your panel, CT, that is qualified to even have that discussion with me. I don't come on here to debate because no one has been my equal since I've been coming on your platform. That's why I don't come on your platform that much anymore, because I haven't had a real challenger. I come here to share. I don't come here to debate. I debate only my equal.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, today's
episode
isn't really about debating. It's just me just asking you questions about your family or, people who were enslaved in America in today's 18th. So as a person who comes from, people, my ancestry, we enslaved people, and it's a very horrible thing.
No, some of you did it.
Yeah,
and you didn't do, and you didn't enslave, and you didn't enslave the.
Do you mind if
Yes, I do mind. I do mind because they would those people that you talk about, Nigerian, they didn't enslave people. They didn't
Nigeria. Well, to be honest, Nigeria didn't exist in the 1800s. It didn't exist.
Right. So whatever people you're talking about, they didn't do it because the people were black.
But Ben, in all fairness, today isn't about Africa. It's about Juneteenth, the greatness of this holiday, the greatness of the people who persevered. You called in. And so I don't understand, why do you keep asking Yakub questions about East?
No, Yakub's asking me questions. He said, "Can I talk to me?"
About the topic is about Juneteenth and slavery, and it's not
because CT they don't want to talk about how good and the greatness of black people.
Talk about how good your holiday. Talk about how good it is to be the descendant of a slave.
CT, if I went down the list of all the things that black people, even those that were
go down the list. I mean, today's no trick day. I mean, I'm just.
The invention of that George Washington called it, Lewis Latimer. I can go down the whole list that we persevere in spite of. The question is, had those same things happened to any other racial demographic, would they have been?
Today's topic is about the greatness of Juneteenth, the greatness of the slaves in America and their descendants. What does that do with other people? Just talk about your own people.
We persevered. We're still here, and we're still here as POWs behind enemy lines, fighting the same struggle, carrying on the struggle that our ancestors had to deal with.
Man,
and if not, why would redistricting and dismantling the Civil Rights Division, and on top of that, using the criteria of racial classification as to who got opportunities and saying it was discriminatory, and then having so-called white people suing for the same thing that they considered to be legal, which was to discriminate based on race.
Oh my God, bro.
Well,
So
Ben,
whoever this person, wait, hold on, CK. Whoever this is talking in the
Whoever this, my
background.
name's
You know what?
Keon. My name's
I would
Keon.
like.
Goofy.
Okay, so Keon, I don't know who you are, but
let me
the
read the
young
super
man.
chat. Yeah, excuse me, Ben. Savage says for the $10 super chat, the ancestors are proud of Floyd. He refused to get in the car, just like they refused to be free. As Americans, we should all be so proud of this amazing history. I would agree with you. I would agree.
Yeah. Ben, let me ask you a
Well,
question. Ben, let me ask you a question. And
Miserable blacks that sit
Ben,
up here and try to make the black community
Hold on,
sound so
I'm not.
downtrodden is
hold on, Mike.
crazy.
Hold on, Mike has a question. Mike
CP.
has a question. Real quick.
My bad.
Ben,
Go ahead,
let me
Mike.
ask you a question. Ben, you know,
No,
Juneteenth,
I'm not answering questions until
no, you don't have
the
to answer a
panel up
question.
there. I want to know who I'm talking
I
to.
just
I
wanted to
want to
say
know who
something
I'm
real
talking
quick.
to.
I
I'm
just
talking
want to
to
say
the
something real
felon.
quick. I know.
I'm speaking to the felon. Go ahead,
That's
Mike.
okay. The whole thing is that Juneteenth is a celebration of diversity. People that went
You
through
don't know
hell and
shit about
back,
that.
Man,
and
get the
they're
You don't know
man.
the
actually
shit that.
still
You don't know
doing
the hell
well.
that's
It's a
about.
celebration of
Don't try
adversity.
that
I
trick on
think
me,
I
Mike. You
believe
don't
that
know the hell
Juneteenth is
about
a
that.
celebration of adversity.
You don't
And
know
Ben,
nothing.
will you
You
ever
don't know a
let go of
goddamn thing about that.
your repressed psychological damage?
You
You ever let go of
you
it?
don't
You
know
ever
a
let go
goddamn
of it?
thing about Juneteenth. So that's not
Yeah.
your business, mate. So just stay
I
out of
think
that.
it's a great thing. You know, it's a holiday to where people
Do you
they were
celebrate?
Wow,
diverse
Okay,
and they
Mike. Do
went
you
through
celebrate?
these horrible
thank you.
things. But they look
What did they go
at Black
through? What did they
America.
go
You know,
through? No, what
yeah,
did they go through, Mike? Tell me some of the things, the horrible things
they
that they
went through
went through.
oppression. They went through
By who?
slavery,
By who?
separatation. Yeah, of
By
course they
who?
went through all that. And
And who was being enslaved?
look at the
Who
race
was
now.
being
But look, what the
by
problem is, the
Mike?
biggest problem is this, Ben. That's okay. Hold on, real quick. I
Who
know
was
you're
being
flowing, Ghost
enslaved?
Control. But the
You
biggest
don't want
problem is
to
that
answer
a
questions,
lot
but you
of the
want to answer
younger
the
black
question.
generation is regressing what the
Well,
older
well,
black
well,
generation went through.
well, Mike.
Now,
In all
Well,
fair,
I don't find that.
hey guys, real quick.
I don't run
Guys,
into
real
that.
quick. In all fairness, Mike, Ben, thank you guys. Today we're celebrating. We're being positive today.
Thank you.
yeah.
Ben, you said that you are a descendant of slaves.
Yes.
You mentioned George Washington Carver. Why don't we just talk about George Washington Carver?
Sure.
The great, the honorable.
Yeah, why don't we just
Thurgood
talk?
Marshall. Thurgood
Yeah,
Marshall,
Thurgood
you know,
Marshall.
Yeah,
Booker
we
T.
can talk about.
Washington.
Listen,
Martin
we
Luther
can.
King,
Yeah,
Malcolm
Martin
Okay,
X.
let me
King.
ask you this. Well, listen, I was alive when Malcolm X walked the ground. So, young man, whoever that is interrupted, you don't know nothing about no Malcolm X.
I never said I did. Just talk
Well,
about it.
shut your mouth then, if you don't know.
I don't
You shut
understand
your
why.
mouth.
I don't understand why is
Hell.
there's Ben. You mentioned George Washington Carver.
CG,
What are some great things about George
if you
Washington?
didn't know how, well, first of all, he owned many patents.
Okay,
Uh,
there we go.
he was able to take not only growing, innovating, and re-engineering the ability to grow large harvests of peanuts, but also to take the oil from that peanut and use that as a cooking oil, which was was better than lard, fat, or fat back, and so forth and on, which were better to the body and better in digestion. He also created patents
No.
as it relates to farming equipment that you can use to where you would not need as many man labor hours in order to produce the same amount of crop. So these people that come up here asking questions like this, especially asking me questions, they're not. I can tell how they talk. They're not qualified to even have this discussion with me.
Nobody cares about being qualified. I just
Well,
hate how y'all sit up
Ben-
here and all y'all can talk about when we're talking about black people is how bad and downtrodden we are. I
Listen,
hate that.
child.
Y'all sound
child.
so unconfident.
Do you have a
Y'all
father?
sound so
Do you-
victimish.
Do
And
you
I
have a
hate
father?
that.
Sir,
You
do
a
you
grown
have a
man sit
father?
up here trying to make these examples about how we so downtrodden. Boy, if you don't
Do
get
you
your
have a
ass up,
father? Do you have a father?
Tell
Do you
him,
have a
Ben.
father?
Teach him a lesson.
Nevertheless,
Do you
if
have a
he has
father?
a father, nevertheless,
Do you
No,
have a
let Ben cook.
nevertheless,
Ben
if he
cook.
has a father or not, Mike.
No. I want to know
Mike,
if he has a father.
well, real quick, Mike.
don't worry
Is
about it. Goofy.
easy, guys?
Because
Please.
if he do have a father, if he was
If
my
I
son,
may,
I'll beat his
if I
ass as soon as he
Well,
get
I'm
off the
glad
mic.
I'm not. I'm glad we ain't connected. Be all right, brother.
if I may,
Talking about periods and eras of time he didn't even live in. What
Boy,
the
you be in prison.
hell?
You be
easy,
in prison
guys.
so quick.
Easy.
I never been to prison, punk.
Well, you put your hands on me, I'll call CPS on your dumb ass. For real.
I don't put my hands on people. I don't put my
Easy,
hands on people.
easy.
You know, Ben has nunchucks.
Ben had a pet dinosaur as a child. Guys,
Childish, immature.
Mike, you are not a black man, but what do you think can be
Yes, he
learned?
is.
What
It's
do
a
you
lie.
think? what do you think can be learned from Juneteenth, George Floyd, and how can you give advice to a person like Ben or
That
other people?
motherfucker can't give me no damn advice. You must be out your mind, CD.
Sure. No problem. So the whole thing, the biggest problem, I think in CT, there's different levels of like reactionary people. And the problem, I think, is that Juneteenth celebrates adversity and people, breaking through barriers.
Diversity or adversity?
He said adversity, dummy. Damn, let him talk.
He said adversity.
Adversity, and it's breaking through the barriers. And let me say, it's like basically having an anchor on your back and still swimming to shore. It's an analogy to where Black people were downtrodden for a lot of years, but there are a lot of Black people that embrace that and become stronger. And there's other Black people that take it and use it as a crutch to get free EBT and all this other nonsense. So it depends on what you're really made of as a person. But Juneteenth means to me, someone who fought the good fight. And trust me, I am no liberal. I'm not like trying to play both sides of the fence. But it's a worthy holiday. I think it's a worthy holiday. But what all I was trying to say earlier is that the younger generation with the twerking at the graduations and the teen takeovers and stuff like that, it removes what the old heads, as we would say, fought for. They fought for equality and education and things like that. And Ben, I think, the thing is, you don't really understand the new generation because you're an older gentleman, and there's not disrespecting you, Ben. You're an older gentleman. So like the younger generations coming up now, they're crapping on, what the old heads built. They really came through the most horrible times. They really did. So Ben, will you agree that the younger generation of younger Black people are not paying homage to the people that went through Juneteenth, that went through all the things that they had to go through? Do you agree with that?
Well, as an honorary YN, brother, I agree totally.
I'll say this. Well, Mike, I'll never agree with anything you said. First of all, you're not in a position to do that from the outside. Second of all, I have kids and I have great grandkids and grandkids. So they do not reject the analysis of their grandfather, nor do they sit down and rebuff or push against or press down on any of the experience or anything that I passed on to them. So this is way over your head. Even though you said some kind thing, you have no ability. You have no ability to even grasp and understand even some of the things that you said. None. You're not even in a position as a passing.
The thing with you is that let me just answer.
No, don't interrupt me. I didn't interrupt you. I didn't interrupt you.
That's right. Ben, you're very close. You're very close-minded. You're very close-minded, and Juneteenth basically shows that people can overcome.
Why do you people want to see overcoming? Why do you want to still have white privilege? Why do you want to see
astonishing that people with all the odds against them,
my question,
and they still achieve. They still achieve.
Why do you want to see achievement under the oppression of the cloak of white supremacy?
Because why do you want? I'm a Christian. I want to see everyone do well,
Mike.
No matter what your skin color.
Mike, why do you want to see the model Black citizen or model Black person who suffered and persevered?
I want to see Black leaders. I want to see people that lead each other. Yeah.
What does that make you feel like? But how does that make you feel?
How does that make you feel? Guys, excuse me for a second. Excuse me. Bob with the $10 super chat. CT, let Mike give advice to Ben is foul as F. Ben is an old Black man. He doesn't want to hear from a young white man, especially on this day. That's cold. I don't know what's cold about it.
Yeah, not at all.
I think one of your handlers said that CT is a master troll, and I think it was Moxie, which she is, because I know what CT is doing. I know what Mike is doing. That's why he's directing questions at me.
What am I?
No. I'm not going to get into that, CT.
Man, what am I doing other than paying homage to Juneteenth and George Floyd? I haven't said anything negative about either.
I came to your panel.
Sure, CT. You just randomly bring up George Floyd.
CT.
Yeah. We're so stupid.
CT, sir.
We'll go with you.
CT,
sir. CT, sir, I just want to say happy Juneteenth to everybody in CT world. I love you guys. I love the blacks.
CT,
I love the Negroes.
You have a world.
I don't think I like how you just said that personally. I don't know.
You have a world.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I didn't know you had a world, CT. Where is it located?
CT's world is located in reality, Ben. It's in reality. You're out of reality, Ben.
Ben,
Mike, you're a sycophant. You're a sycophant.
If I may, guys, Ben, you are a man of a certain age. I'm pretty sure the stories that were told. What was one of the stories that was told to you that happened during slavery that really was tragic?
For one, I have actual documentation and also photograph of relatives who were strange fruited in Mississippi and Alabama.
Done what? I'm sorry, buddy. What you say?
They were like third and fourth generation. I said relatives. I'm familiar with the story that was documented and some of the photographs of relatives of mine who were strange fruited. See,
Ben was a scout for Harriet Tubman. Thank you so much.
see the thing it is, and see with the comments of the reason why I don't come here to come to your
comments.
I know you can't help it, but they're comical, they're childish, and they're not about anything.
Real quick, Ben, hang tight. If I were
like
to
right
say,
now, I could bounce and don't come back for another 6 months.
If I may, out of respect, if I may. Now, Mike is an Italian. Well, he's Sicilian. If I said Mike
is neither.
If I
Mike
may,
is not Italian or Sicilian.
If I may, if I may, Ben,
he's a Moor.
If I may,
he's a Moor.
If I may,
yeah, he's not even a damn Moor.
If I may, please. If I were to joke with Mike and say, Mike, you were a scout for Julius Caesar, I don't think Mike would be offended by that. He looks at Julius Caesar and reveres him. We all do too.
I don't.
So
we all my ass. I don't.
If I may, do you mind if I finish talking? Do you mind? I'm doing a show out of respect and homage for enslaved or formerly enslaved people. And you're saying that the comments are what's not to be taken serious about that? What's so wrong with somebody saying you used to be a scout for Harriet Tubman? If anything, that would have been an honor. That's an honorable statement. Because if I were to, who was a great man in Eastern Europe? Yakub, I don't know.
Eastern Europe.
Yeah, bro. If I were to say, oh yeah, you were a scout for, who was a great Russian leader at one point?
You can't even think. You don't know.
It's not my history.
King Alexander.
King Alexander. I don't think Yakub would be offended. So
what is so? I mean.
So what is so? Yeah. So what is so offensive about what Savage just wrote?
Listen.
But you said it was a silly comment.
Again, like I said, I don't take. I'm gonna tell you, I don't take chaotic truth live or what you do on social media.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Savage.
I drop in every now and then. But hold on.
Comment. But
let me ask you a question.
But let
Has
me
it been a while since I've been on your panel? Has it been a while since I've been on your show?
Yes, but you were saying that the comment is stupid.
And I don't what?
Wouldn't you have been proud to be a scout for
Because every time I come back and listen to you, it's the same shit. So I don't.
Wouldn't you have been proud to be a scout for Harriet Tubman? Yes or no?
And tell your handlers to stop muting me.
Okay. All right. Can we move on, please?
Go ahead. Ask me something in there.
Keon,
come on.
Shouldn't Ben? So he said the comment was stupid. Well, what's so wrong about being a scout for Harriet Tubman? That's an honorable.
That's what I was thinking. Like the whole time.
Keon, can I ask you a question?
And then he entered.
Keon, are you from? Are you in? Do you reside?
Is this like an old nigga thing? Like
do you reside in Las Vegas, Nevada?
Like I was saying, right? Yeah, I think it's kind of crazy, right? It's CT, right?
Do you reside in Las Vegas, Nevada? Yes or no? It's just a
how
yes
old
or
are you? How old are you?
No, it's a question. Do you reside in Las Vegas, Nevada? Yes or no? Then
Did you just hear me? You were hearing me talk, right? And then you just
Again, do you reside in Las Vegas, Nevada?
I done forgot what CT even asked me at this point.
Yeah, you won't answer that question because I know you.
I don't care. Pull up.
Yeah, so no, I don't have
What
to
is he
pull up.
talking about?
Can we get back?
Like, what are we
Can we
talking
get
about?
back to celebrating?
Why are you letting
can we
this?
get-
Like, what are we talking
excuse
about,
me,
man?
guys. Excuse me. Can we get back to celebrating Juneteenth, George Floyd?
All right, do your
I
thing.
care less
You
if
know,
you knew where I lived at. I wish you would.
Celebrating
What is he
George
talking
Floyd.
about?
I asked you what state do you live
Sure,
in?
sure. No,
young
that's okay.
folk.
That's not.
I mean,
Ben. That's
Ben,
not relevant
can we
to
get
the
back,
topic.
please,
It's not
Ben,
relevant
because
to the topic.
Ben,
where
you're
you live.
irrelevant.
Man, you just gonna get look.
All
Thank
right,
you.
it's nice talking to you guys, man. Y'all do what
Thank
you
you so
do,
much,
what you
Ben,
do,
man. Thank you
CT, and you've been
Not
you
relevant
doing
to
it
the
cool.
topic,
As a
Ben.
matter of fact, get your new vest.
Okay,
Thank you.
sure.
Have a nice day, Ben. It was good
Yeah, and tell
talking to
your
you.
barber to stop going so
Happy
back.
Juneteenth,
Your
man.
forehead is really protruding, man. You need to get something to barber, a new barber or something. I don't know what it is, but over out.
All right, Ben. Drink it ashore and change your diaper, Ben.
Thank you so much.
Drink it ashore and change your diaper. For real.
Thank you
Just
so
go
much,
ahead.
Ben. That
I
was
got
really
some
a nice,
ice cream for you, Ben, for you and
that
your
was a really
family.
nice thing you said, Ben.
Got some ice cream for
We
you.
have Coach in the building. Coach, happy Juneteenth, buddy. Are you celebrating Juneteenth today, bud?
To be honest, man, I really don't celebrate the
Mm.
holiday, man. To me, it's nothing to celebrate. To me, this is just my personal opinion. I'm not going to celebrate somebody setting me free from slavery.
Okay.
To me, they always highlight the slavery movies and stuff. And yes, it did happen, but they never make any movies or even highlight how we actually did physically fight for our freedom.
Okay. And how real quick, Sammy with the $5 super chat, more like from chains to champions to chumps. Guys, get the likes up, share the video. I totally disagree with that, Samuel. But thank you so much for your cash app. So, Coach, you said that your ancestors were enslaved, yes?
Yes, sir. My father, I originate from Middle Georgia, Macon, Georgia. That's
And
deep
you said
south.
your ancestors fought. What did they fight? Go ahead, buddy.
Well, I don't know the whole history, but I'm just saying they never highlight people like Nat Turner, guys who actually physically fought for their freedom. Whenever they make a movie, and to me, I hate slave movies.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that I hate Black history, but it's almost like a reminder that we were over you, and that we let you do something, and now we are allowing you to have your freedom. And just forgetting about that, we actually fought along. See, a Black history is American history. We fought in all the wars. My grandfather fought in World War I. I had relatives fight in World War II, Vietnam. We fought in all the wars.
Yep.
I'm just as much. I am an American. I'm a Black man. I was born in America. I am a proud American. And yes, did we do go through things? Yes, absolutely. We did face racism, discrimination. We had to fight for civil rights and everything. But now I have an opportunity because my relatives and people that came before me fought those battles. So I no longer have to fight those battles. Now I can reap the reward. And now I am under the shade of the tree, if that makes sense. I'm under the shade of the tree, and now I have opportunities that I can do things. I'm a millionaire, not a multi-millionaire, but I'm a millionaire.
Real quick, Gospel
Yes,
Bob with the $5 super check. Chaotic, your questions are land mines, but people think they are bridges. You are a very, very bad man. I have no idea what you're talking about, Bob. Coach.
Yes, sir.
George Floyd's daughter was on the shoulders of I forget the basketball player's name, but she said, "Daddy changed the world." Did George Floyd change the world, buddy?
That is a complex question. I don't think he changed the world in the way that Martin Luther King or Malcolm X changed the world. It may have brought more awareness to the treatment and how the justice system and the police interact with Black people, because there is a certain tolerance, in my opinion, that white people are allotted than Black people. It's like Black people is a much shorter fuse. And we can do the whataboutism, and I know we can do it on both sides. I know you can find examples of when Black people were treated. The police bent over backwards to accommodate Black people. And we can see that on both sides when we see that the white cops, you know, they bend over